In this tutorial, we'll go through the process of syncing your designs from Adobe Photoshop using the Overflow plugin for Photoshop. Before you start bringing your Photoshop designs into Overflow, it's essential to install the plugin through Adobe's Marketplace. To do so, open Photoshop and click Browse Plugins from the Plugins menu at the top of your screen. This will open a Marketplace pop-up window. Search for Overflow using the left-hand side search bar and hit Install. Once you're done, open the Photoshop file you want to sync from. Note that if your work is organized in artboards, each artboard will be synced to Overflow as an individual screen. If your work is organized otherwise, then it will be synced as one single Overflow screen. Select all the artboards you want to bring inside Overflow. From the same Plugins menu you used earlier, click Overflow and a pop-up modal will appear on your screen. By default, your layers will be included in the sync, saving you from having to recreate hotspots manually inside Overflow. You can uncheck this option if you want. Hit on the Sync to Overflow button and wait for your designs to appear inside your Overflow editor. Notice how your screens are laid out the same way they were in Photoshop. Once in Overflow, you can rearrange your screens in any way that suits your needs. You can also wrap them in device skins for added context and consistency. The next step is to connect your screens with each other to get an interactive user flow diagram. If you tick the box mentioned earlier, your original design layers from Photoshop are maintained in Overflow and can be used as the starting point of outbound connectors. In case you make any changes to your original artboards in Photoshop, it's pretty straightforward to apply them to your diagram by resyncing with Overflow. If those changes include moving a layer, resyncing will automatically update your connectors to reflect the new position of the underlying layer. You can always make manual edits to your diagram to suit your particular needs. Do note that Overflow refers back to your original Photoshop artboard names to identify which screen needs to be updated each time you resync. Therefore, it is important that you maintain your screen names consistent throughout the process.